2020 will without a doubt go down in history as one of the craziest years that the world has ever experienced. I mean, what can be more iconic than a global pandemic that sends the world into lockdown? Well, in this video, I'm about to break down the 10 most iconic moments that shook the internet in 2020. Quickly, before we get started, please comment below the most positive thing that happened to you personally in 2020, and let's try focus on the positives. I want to see these comments. Starting off at the start of the year with one that might have slipped your radar, it was when Prince Harry and Meghan were quitting the royal family, and just as we were all waking up from those New Year's celebrations, the internet caught fire with the shocking announcement by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announcing their plan to step back from their roles as senior royals.
I must say that I can only imagine what you may have heard or perhaps read over the past
and to think
weeks.
It was just a post on their now defunct @Sussex Royal Instagram account that turned out to be something so big on the internet. For many months, everyone online had something to say, and it was a pretty big ouch moment to start the year for those who saw the couple's love story as a fairy tale. Now, in true 2020 fashion, this list definitely can't be all positive, with the next one being Kobe Bryant's death after the helicopter crash. January 26, 2020 was when the shocking news hit the internet about the death of the Los Angeles Lakers star Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter, and some other family members who were all in a helicopter crash. No kidding, Kobe's name trended on all social media platforms for many weeks. Tributes of all sorts were posted and reposted continuously, and whether you were a basketball fan or not, I'm quite sure that you felt how the internet was shaken by this news. Now, let's take a break of this already intense mood and focus on the clip of the running javelina. Essentially, it was a viral video of a pig running at unimaginable speeds through Tucson, Arizona, and from the moment it was posted by Damien Alexander on Facebook, the clip basically became everyone's favorite meme. Now, you might be wondering why the video went viral and created one of the most iconic moments of 2020. Well, I have an answer for you. This running javelina was a real mood, and it represented all of us who wanted to desperately escape and run out of 2020 as fast as possible. Sound reasonable enough? The video was viewed and shared widely millions of times across all social media platforms, especially Twitter, and really attracted international coverage. Now, unfortunately, back on the real side of 2020, up next was the death of the Black Panther. Another iconic but sad internet moment of 2020 was the death of Chadwick Boseman. Unless you've been living under a rock, then you will know who the Black Panther is. Most people, especially the fans, have no idea that Chadwick was battling with colon cancer. Can you imagine that he did your favorite blockbuster movies while he was undergoing countless surgeries and chemotherapy? What a guy. And you know, just a month before he died, Chadwick posted a picture of himself where he was looking pretty ragged. A lot of people accused him of doing drugs, if only they knew. The next iconic moment is, of course, Jake Paul knocking out Nate Robinson. Now, from acting to YouTube and now finally boxing, Jake Paul has given the internet one of its most iconic moments of 2020. Recently, he went off against the former NBA player Nate Robinson. Before the fight, these guys have been going at each other for a long time online. D-Day finally came, and if you ask me, I'll say that the fight was just okay, but what really broke the internet was the iconic moment when Jake ultimately delivered the knockout blow. A lot of people, including your favorite celebrities, went on to make reaction statements and videos online. It was a total trend. Ziplining is already a dangerous activity on its own, isn't it? Now, how would you feel if someone plays with a ball while ziplining? Well, that's the video of Adrian Krog showing off his unbelievable ball control skills by doing several kick-ups while heading down a zipline. He even did a double around the world trick with the ball. Unsurprisingly, the video went completely viral and broke the internet. It was the talk of the internet for weeks. Surely you've seen this one. Up next, of course, Alexandria OcasioCortez playing Among Us with different game streamers. Now, there's absolutely no way that we can talk about the internet in 2020 without mentioning Among Us. This game got widely popular in the later stages of quarantine, and it was everywhere on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And what made this time more iconic for the internet was Alexandria OcasioCortez breaking the records by playing the game with some of the internet's most beloved gamers. Come on guys, it's not every day that you get to see a congresswoman streaming on Twitch with your favorite streamers.
I am so nervous though. I really, really, really hope that I don't get imposter first.
A few minutes later.
Is there a way to mute yourself?
Yes, on Discord, near the bottom, next to your name, this little...
Now, there were a lot of hilarious online videos that kept us sane during quarantine. However, one that can truly be regarded as an iconic internet moment was that of Jolie Dunn performing a song titled I Wonder What's Inside Your Butthole. This one's so hilarious, guys. This 8-year-old didn't want to go to bed early, so to delay her bedtime, she came up with a song. Her mum, Lisa, shared the video of Jolie performing the song on her Twitter page, and within hours it became a quarantine hit. The song was viewed by over 20 million people. There were countless covers and remixes across social media. This next one's very serious, the Black Lives Matter protests, and we were all in lockdown when we were greeted with a video of police brutally murdering George Floyd. Following this, the Black Lives Matter movement was given birth thanks to the internet. We all remember how intense this was, and those of us that were out on the streets documented the experiences and shared them on every social media site. Celebrities, superstar athletes, and even big companies like Apple were excluded from this. Though it wasn't an easy time for anyone involved, it definitely was a revolutionary period that broke not just the internet, but the world at large. Now, the last thing to mention on 2020's iconic moments that broke the internet has to be, of course, TikTok. 2020 was the year of the For You page, the year of WAP dances and crazy viral videos. What else could we do when locked inside but swipe across the best TikToks of 2020? From Charlie D'Amelio to Addison Rae to all the smaller TikTok moments of 2020, I had to include this one as we will always have TikTok at its center for 2020. That wraps up this video. Be sure to comment below something positive that happened to you in 2020 if you haven't already, as well as any iconic moments that I may have missed. Next video is on screen right now. Click it and I'll see you there.